Welcome, everybody. I'm John Clymer, Executive Director of the National Forum for Heart Disease and Stroke Prevention, and I am excited to welcome you to this kickoff for the 2022 Fall Move with the Mayor Fall Challenge, the Physical Activity Challenge. And I want to thank the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and the National Association for County and City Health Officials for the funding that makes the Fall Challenge and Move with the Mayor possible. We're grateful for that support. And I also want to thank our partner, Spark America, for providing the technology that's behind the Move with the Mayor Physical Activity Challenge, both the online and mobile apps to track participants' daily activity and the scoreboards for the competition. Today, we're going to hear from cities about how they're using Move with the Mayor to increase physical activity throughout the community. We're first going to hear from Mayor Ken Thurston and his teammates, Kia Cummings and Daphne Dyer of Lauderhill, Florida. They'll be followed by Daryl Kleinhentz of Akron, Ohio, and then Mayor Kim Norton of Rochester, Minnesota. And we're also going to get a sneak peek into what's new this year with People One and the Spark America platform. That'll come from Chris Downey and Laura Anderson. And then Jen Childress from the National Forum will share resources for Move with the Mayor that are available to you. Thanks, Mayor Rosenberg, for joining and for the call out. Great to see you. So we are also looking forward to when everybody is going to have an opportunity to ask questions and provide quick snapshots of what you're doing in your community this year for the Move with the Mayor Fall Challenge. I know that'll be an exciting part of the day. So welcome. It is great to see you all. Great to have people from all across the country. And without further ado, let's move on and show you how widely represented the challenge is right now. 68 cities as of today are committed. We may get a few more, but 68 today, which is more than twice the number who participated last year. So thank you, mayors. Thank you, Mayor Norton and Mayor Mern, and other mayors who have been promoting Move with the Mayor to your peers. We know that that's had a lot of impact on bringing additional communities on board. So that's exciting, and thank you. I want to also thank Mayor Kokar of Glendale Heights, Illinois, along with Mayor Ruben Pineda of West Chicago, who've recruited a number of mayors from the Metropolitan Mayors Caucus to join. There are 18 cities from Illinois alone. So that's great recruiting. Thank you. And we also want to thank, in addition to Mayor Myrna Norton, Mayor Katie Rosenberg from Wausau, Mayor Aquanetta Warren from Fontana, and LeVar Stoney from Richmond, who have shared their experiences with Move with the Mayor at various national meetings, including the U.S. Conference of Mayors and the National Association of County and City Health Officials. So thank you very much for that representation and advocacy. And now let's get to the meat of the day. We are very excited to hear about what's happening in Lauderhill, Florida. And so I'm pleased to introduce the Honorable Ken Thurston, the mayor, Kia Cummings, an aide to Mayor Thurston, and Daphne Dyer, who's the Assistant Director of Parks and Recreation. Your Honor.
All right. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here. Lauderhill, Florida is in Broward County. Broward County has about 2 million people. The city of Lauderhill is about 75,000 people. And some time ago, I noted that as I looked at the residents, the waistband seemed to be expanding. And it was really verified when a local university, the Nova Southeastern University, did a study on the social deterrence of health. And in the zip codes in my city, there seemed to be a lot of folk who suffered from hypertension and diabetes. And the best way to control them is through exercise. So when given the opportunity to participate and move with the mayor, I thought it was just an absolutely a natural thing. And part of the outcome of going out there, because I've been going myself and I've lost about 20 pounds with the residents, we are increasing the camaraderie among the residents. We're all getting in the habit of going out on a regular basis. So the community is really excited about it. And so it's something that we intend to continue. All right, and with that, I'll pass it over to my aide, Kia Cummings.
Print it out, I'll just write it, but for the calendar, you could add the Heritage Back to School Night is tomorrow. That one is 5 to 6 p.m.
Did you all want me to go ahead or, oh, okay, she muted herself. Hello, everybody. I am Kia Cummings. I am Mayor Thurston's aide, and also want to give a quick shout out to all the cities in Illinois. I am a born and bred Chicagoan, so I'm excited to see all the affiliates in Illinois there, Moline and Frankfurt and other areas. But here in Lauderhill, when the mayor set forth this initiative, it was really exciting for us. One of the other areas of emphasis was the mayor said to me he wanted to get our residents back out and as safe as possible, moving and interacting as we started to ease our COVID restrictions. Just so you all can get an idea of where we started, it would be in 2021. We started with 2 easy, simple walks around area parks. And from that, as the word started to get out that we were going to launch this initiative, the mayor wanted to focus on those that were heavily impacted during COVID. So that, of course, would be our seniors and people with pre-existing conditions. And so he wanted to make the greatest impact possible. And we chose to do the fitness events in areas that had some of the highest demand, but also had parks to make it easily accessible. So the parks that we chose also have a lot of residents that visit the parks. They walk independently, but there was nothing as a group. So when we rolled out the classes, we started with a morning class for seniors and then an evening class for younger residents to be able to utilize. And one of the easy ways that helped us roll out the programs were reaching out to those businesses that have the like Medicaid Plus, Medicaid Advantage. They want you to enroll in their program. Well, they were able to help us offset some of the costs. We did easy items for the participants, exercise bands. A lot of those programs already have them as part of their marketing material. So they simply came out. That's how we got our exercise bands and some fitness balls, things of that nature. And then we moved on as people started to participate more and more. There was a greater interest. We started to work more closely with our parks department because we didn't want to be burdened with a high budget. And within our own Parks and Recs department, we do have certified fitness instructors. We reached out to them and they began to help us bring to fruition some of the programming that residents wanted, but we didn't have in place yet. So under Move with the Mayor, it gave us an easy way to move, to open up and roll out more programs as the programs became popular. One of our other best friends was social media. I would go and post in area group chats on their pages about Move with the Mayor. One of the reasons that that was important for us is because we wanted to partner with the cities that are surrounding us that didn't have a Move with the Mayor program, so they could see how we were doing it. And in doing so, and through my talks with Jen and Jasmine and everyone over at the forum, we learned that Tamarack also had their Move with the Mayor program. And so we decided to have a really nice fitness challenge. And that friendly fitness challenge was very popular. One of our most popular rolled out, spin-off Move with the Mayor programs is our Soca Step Aerobics. In our community, we do have a large Caribbean community, and we bring in a live DJ. People go to the store Five Below and they buy a $5 fitness box. We were able to pull some of our resources from our parks department and loan people boxes. The first Soca Step event that we had 85 people. At the one that we had last month, and we do those monthly, at the one that we had last month, which was our friendly challenge with Tamarack, we had 325 participants. We do it at one of our parks that has a football field. And right now we are on track to break 400 people at the event that's going to be next Friday. So if you all happen to have time to go on Mayor Thurston's social media, you will see all kind of video that will be live from the Soca Step Aerobics Move with the Mayor. And what that has done in opening it up to everyone and not just the residents of Lauderhill. Number one, it promotes the fact that Lauderhill is a great destination to live, work, and play. But it's also helped other residents look at Lauderhill in a more positive light, and they see our commitment to the health of our residents, and they see our commitment to rolling out programming that is a good use of their tax dollars, something that's interesting. And it's also increased the number of people that we have going to the city's website. So they learn about other programs like the Mayor's Grant Writing Program and other programs that the city and the Parks Department are offering. So it's really been a win-win situation, and we did it very cost effectively, and we would not have been able to do it without the assistance of our Parks and Recs program. So Daphne, is there anything that you wanted to add on top of that?
That we've done so much, and thank you, Kia, and thank you, Mayor. Mayor's always been an advocate for the Parks and Recreation program. So all I will add to that is because we want to offer it to so many demographics and so many people who may not be able to afford some of the fitness classes, we have fitness classes already in place, a fitness program. So we decided to add a free Move with the Mayor class. And it's been very popular, especially in the areas where we are concerned about the metabolic issues that people have, high cholesterol, high the diabetes, high sugar, blood glucose levels, those type of things, stress. We are able to offer the classes, the Move with the Mayor classes, for no charge. We started in those zip codes. Now we've moved across the entire city, expanded. We're so excited. Thank you, Mayor, for allowing us to do that. We're reaching out now. I have spinning classes, and we save money by having staff in-house. So we won't have to pay instructors any additional fees. And we have staff that are certified, including myself, to actually teach now the indoor spinning classes, and they are becoming wildly popular. I know we're going to have to expand it so that I can make sure that and get more bikes, so that Mayor will have a bike every time he comes. He gives me a run for my money as an instructor myself. So the initiative Move with the Mayor, we are so happy to be a part. I know Tamarack wants to keep challenging us, their Parks and Recreations Department as well. So that's my part.
So thank you all. And we'll turn it back over to Jen.
Well, this is John. Thank you,
Oh.
Mayor Thurston and Kia and Daphne. That's really great. We're very excited about what you're doing in Lauderhill and about the competition with Tamarack. It's really encouraging. So thank you for sharing that. We're going to make a little adjustment to the agenda, and we're going to move now to the Honorable Kim Norton, the Mayor of Rochester, Minnesota. This is Mayor Norton's third year of involvement with Rochester in the Move with the Mayor Fall Challenge. Your Honor.
Hello, and it is my third year, and I got some great new ideas from the last group. So thank you for sharing those. That's really awesome. I have participated for 3 years, and I do different things every year, and that's been part of the fun of it. If things work, we can continue them, but if we want to try something different or a different targeted audience, this allows us the flexibility to do that. So in the picture that you see, I will just start by saying Rochester's home to Mayo Clinic. And so we are kind of I said, we also want to be because healthy a city. We don't just don't want people to come. What can we do to encourage them? I've been working on childhood obesity for about 20 years.
Well, there's nothing like a live meeting to keep things interesting. So I think Mayor Norton will be back.
They brought me back.
Excellent. Excellent.
I don't know what that was, but so I was saying that I purchased jump rope. So I have some for children and some for adults. And so when people come by the mayor's table to chat, I send them home with a jump rope. And also for the young kids this year, we promoted jump roping, and they're to mark 30 days of jump roping. And then they're going to send that in to me, and we're going to do a drawing for some goodies that I'll purchase at some local stores. And we also participate in something called Safe City Nights, which is with our police department, and lots of children there. And so it's been really fun to be able to talk about this. And in past years, I've actually done a challenge, Beat the Mayor challenge with the kids. And what fun. It took some organization with one of our running clubs. I went a couple days in advance, and I went through the course of 12 different activities. And then when the kids came on that Saturday morning, and believe me, it was 32 degrees, so it was very cold, but we had a park full of kids, and it was fun listening all morning long to, I beat the mayor. They were beating all my scores because I'm old and not athletic any longer, but for the kids, it was really a thrill to be able to say they beat the mayor, and then we gave them out awards at the end of the day. So lots of different activities. The one up in the center in the middle was really fun this year. We did a marathon in town, Med City Marathon, and the children in school in May, so this was the Spring Fit Challenge, were participated by running a mile a day for like 25 days. And then they came to the marathon and they ran the last mile and a quarter or mile and a half, whatever it is. And I ran with them, which was a bit of a challenge, and it was nice and hot, but I finished with all actually I ran with kindergartners. So it was great fun. So being creative about and things with and just partner can encourage this kind of activity in the community. doing meetings and some of those are pictured. So one of the other things that I've done, if we can go to the next slide, I think you've got another one there, along with those partnerships with health organizations, is we got some press, and it really is about connecting. And in this instance, it was at the Senior Citizen Center. It's called 125 Live, and they helped. They actually promoted and helped me get the press out. And we did walking for people that didn't think they could walk anymore, people that were really mobily challenged, and it was really fun to be able to do it together. And we did get some press. I do a lot of Facebook, as was mentioned. By Lauderhill, I do Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and make some videos as well. So put those out there as often as I can. And one of the fun things I did on the next slide was I challenged other people. So and you can see on the bottom left is a way for people to sign up. So I made small little cards that we handed out at all those events I told you about. People could use the QR code or sign up. It told them how to do it. And then we challenged other wards. So we did a ward challenge, and then I kept them apprised as we went along. You know, we've come up from 10th place to 8th place against the other cities, and got people interested. And sometimes I'd post that, we just moved up to 8th, and you get all the posts back saying yay, and it motivated people to get out. So just a little, motivational efforts using social media that were really good. And I talked about the free giveaways with Vionic Shoes and some of the others, which were really motivating for folks. So I would say, the collaboration, the last piece I would just mention, I mentioned a few of them, but this year we're going to be partnering with our public health department, partnered on that mini health fair I told you about with Mayo Clinic. They sent a booth. So our institutions, and this year I really want to try to get involved with some of the high school and college kids who were left out in a lot of this. So we're going to be working on something with them as well. So that's kind of quick. And if anyone has questions, I'm happy to answer. But it's the first year we didn't do the app. The next two we have. So there's a little, we had to train people to do it, right? But now they're in and they're ready to go. So people are looking forward to the Fall Fit Challenge, and so am I.
Thank you very much, Mayor Norton. And I'm glad you got some ideas from Mayor Thurston and the folks in Lauderhill, because I'm sure a lot of people in other cities just got some ideas from you in Rochester. So thank you. Now we're going to turn our attention to Akron, and Daryl Kleinhens, who's the land marketing officer from Akron, is going to tell us how the rubber capital of the world integrates Move With the Mayor with everyday transportation activities in Akron. This is something that there is a lot of evidence behind. It's proven to increase people's active living. So Daryl, we're excited to hear about this. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, John. And yeah, I've been picking up some good ideas here, just listening to the other cities talk as well. So it's pretty great. Yeah, so Akron has, for a long time, we're really trying to get people to move from one place to another, whatever mode of transportation that they can, but also really encouraging active transportation. And before land marketing officer, I was an active transportation planner, and we were tasked with, hosting regular events to get community members active and improving their opportunities for active transportation. And so, and I think right now, especially right now, I think it's been kind of pushed to the forefront when you talk about inflation and high gas prices. People want that alternative transportation, those modes of transportation to get from one place to another. So some of the things that we learned and some of the things that we recommend, would be first would be hosting smaller informal events, breaking down those barriers to active transportation for people, making it more inviting and comfortable for citizens and community members to attend these informal events, making them smaller and a lot more quick and easy things that people can come to and then go on with their daily activities or whatever they're doing. Giving them hands-on experience. Number two, being helping them with a hands-on experience so that they can show us what we need to do to improve that. And some of those examples, that John had mentioned, one of the events that we hold on a regular basis was, it started back in 2012. We coined it as a bike and brainstorm. And what we decided is, instead of having community members come to a conference room and show them slides and maps and talk at them, we decided to meet at a park. And then we said, we're going to ride this route, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it. And not just for the route, but it also, kind of goes into the other streets and places and corridors in that community. So it was very receptive for people to come. They just felt like, hey, I'm just going to go for a ride, and then I'm going to share with these city employees, city officials, that this is what I want to see in my neighborhood for those active transportation improvements. And so it really has been a very informal event that we try to do 3 or 4 events in different communities throughout the year. Second, one of the other events is a Jane's Walk. I'm sure some of you are familiar that every first weekend in May is the Jane's Walk Festival, and we encourage citizens, community members to lead walks in their communities. And I think that just promotes people to get to know each other, neighbors to come together, take a walk through their community, share with them what they're seeing or what they want improved or things like that. And I think that that's been so helpful to us in doing that. And in addition to that, we start to do walk audits, where we have people walking their neighborhood and actually writing down things that they see and things that need to be improved: trash, high weeds, sidewalk replacement, streets, whatever, congestion. And again, having those people out there tell us what needs to be improved always helps. We in-house then started to do our own project walks. So if we have a construction project going on, we said, hey, let's get the entire staff out and let's walk that project. That, creates numerous things and provides the staff to get out to do walking as well as see those projects. So that's been something that sort of came off of those Jane's Walks. And then, of course, finally move with the mayor. A couple of years ago, we felt like for our cycling events, what if we invited the mayors to do a cycling event together, and not so much a competition, but more of a joint effort in the 3 surrounding cities. The mayors decided to do a bike ride together, again, promoting that regionalism, promoting riding their bikes on our fantastic trail system here in our area, and, together doing that, doing that together. And, I was just surprised how many mayors and city officials love to do that. They love to ride. They ride, on their personal time, or walk, or run marathons, or run just in general. And, if you don't ask, you never know. But we started to ask, and we're getting, inundated with mayors that want to participate in this sort of thing. Again, and I think that helps the community and citizens see that. Third, we would just recommend that you're okay with if anything that your first idea, your solution to an event, or to a corridor, that you understand that it may not be a success, and that's okay. That happened to us here in Akron. We had what we called tactical urbanism, and we put down some temporary active transportation things, rerouted some stuff, painted on the street and all that kind of thing. And the next 6 months, it just didn't work out. And we had to restore that corridor back to the way it was. And, people thought that was a bad thing, that it made us look bad as a city, as a public entity. But I felt like it actually made us look good, that we were able to adapt and go back and say, that didn't work there. It created too many problems that we never foresaw. So I think if you're willing to do that, and you're not so just, this is what's going to happen and we're going to make this permanent. Make it temporary, make it, let people see it. Open the streets, have an open streets festival and let people see that. And then finally, partnerships and collaboration, I think is very critical. I think it's most important. We started to find out that the hospital, schools, other entities, the Summit County, the state, they have initiatives that they need and things that they need to fulfill. And so do we. So why not come together and work together and have numerous events together to fulfill those initiatives, not only for work, but for the public and the community. So I think those collaboratives are good. And one example of that is Safe Routes to School. We encourage young kids a couple times a year at different schools to walk or ride to school. And we promote that active transportation for those young people, and so that they can see that they can ride a bike or walk to school, just as easily as riding a bus or riding to work. So those are sort of the things that we recommend. And, we measure that by getting how many people come to those events, which, I heard 300 or 325 and 400 people coming to the next event there. I think that's wonderful. I think that's great. That's a short-term success. Long-term, just being that we have those communities then apply for funding to get those improvements done. That would be a long-term success. And finally, just, as an active transportation planner, I always say that it's so satisfying to take part in these events, that push the public into making those improvements to active transportation. That's certainly something that I enjoy seeing. It's very gratifying to me. So with that, I'll turn it over, back over to John.
Yeah, Daryl, thank you very much. That was really robust. So great to hear everything that you're doing. And one of the things that I've heard in common from Lauderhill, Rochester, and now Akron is how the mayors and the local government are leading the way in changing how people approach everyday activities. So it's not just bringing people out for events, but it's helping and empowering people to be more active in their routines and their everyday lives. And that is going to make an enormous difference in people's health. And as Mayor Thurston said, people's waistlines, but also in how long people are able to remain active and engaged with their families and their communities. So it's really exciting. So thank you, Daryl, for sharing everything that you're doing in Akron. Now I'm excited to introduce the Director of Programs for the National Forum, Jen Childress.
Thanks, John, and thanks so much, everyone, for sharing. These are exciting ideas, and we just want to highlight a few resources that the National Forum team provides to help support you throughout Move with the Mayor. And one of our primary aims is to provide you and your teams with timely resources and assistance. And so each of your cities has a designated community engagement coordinator who's been in touch with you. Jasmine, Nicole, Shalana, and Michelle are here to provide you with support, resources, and guidance all throughout the challenge and year-round. So don't hesitate to reach out to your respective coordinator with any questions or if you need any resources. And throughout the challenge period, we'll be reaching out to you periodically, spotlighting highlights in terms of what cities are doing, what activities are going on, so you can continue to get ideas and see what's happening among all of the Move with the Mayor participants. We provide you with easy to use plug and play graphics, press release templates, sample social media posts, and flyers for promoting your events. And now we're excited to release that the sample social media posts and graphics are available in Spanish. So if you're looking for content to post on why physical activity and everyday movement is important as it relates to nutrition or health risk factors, you can easily find those on the website. And we are just have just published the fall toolkit that we paired with our partners at Spark America. So excited for all the cities who are using the Spark America platform, which Chris and Laurel will be talking about in just a second. You can go to the webpage to find sample social media posts and images, as well as a video to let your community members know how to log in, how to use the platform, and what it's all about. So we've had some great examples today in terms of cities sharing what you've been up to. And here are just a few other posts from, and we encourage you to make Move with the Mayor your own. So as you're brainstorming ideas, we love to amplify what's going on in the cities, whether it's a walk, a 5K, yoga, curling, or engaging with elementary students. We are on the lookout for the hashtag for Move with the Mayor, and we'll spotlight what you're doing so that others are in the loop. Today, we just linked the 2022 Challenge Step It Up Roadmap, and this is a self-assessment tool that we encourage you to collaborate with leaders from your worksite, Parks and Rec, Public Health, and school districts to complete. So this is the second component of the Move with the Mayor Challenge, and we have updated it this year to make it easier to fill out, as well as incorporated additional components in there for you to take a peek at. So following this call, your community engagement coordinator will send you a link. And if you want to start earning points right off the bat, one easy way to do that is to make a pledge on social media that you're part of the Move with the Mayor initiative and making physical activity a priority in your city. So just a quick timeline at a glance. Right now, we're in the planning period. The Fit City Challenge will launch September 1st and run through the 15th of October. You'll have until the end of October to complete your roadmap. And we'll be sending out calendar holds for September the 19th. Our team will be hosting a webinar to run through the roadmap to highlight the areas and resources involved in that tool. And then just a quick sneak peek at additional resources. You got a teaser with Daryl's presentation, but we have case studies coming out, as you can see on the slide there, covering culture of health, active transportation, social determinants of health, and community health linkages, as well as linkages with local health departments. So we'll be sharing those with you all in the next couple of weeks. And now I'll turn it over to our fantastic partners, Chris Downey and Laura Anderson from People One Health and Spark America.
Okay, thanks, Jen. Chris and I both wanted to say thank you to all of you for joining and to the Move with the Mayor team. That's just been such an incredible partnership for all of us. And I know there's several people who have participated in the challenge. I know she jumped off, but hopefully she'll see this in recording. Wanted to shout out Mayor Norton too for all the social she does for us, and several, of the cities for just being great examples of how this collaboration works. So for those of you that aren't familiar, just want to learn a little bit more, Spark America, powered by People One Health, is a campaign movement. And we partner with local partners in different cities, as well as national partners like Move with the Mayor, to promote fitness and health, leadership, and community engagement. And we do this in multiple cities. And outside of the Fit City Challenge that we're talking about today, we actually have an annual calendar of free challenges. So those challenges focus on not just fitness, but overall health, healthy eating, financial freedom, mindfulness, focusing on mental health. So we bring it all together on our People One Health portal and app. So if you're not familiar with People One Health, we offer advanced healthcare plans that offer better care at a lower cost, delivering primary care. So definitely check us out. You can check out more on peopleonehealth.com. But it seems like a lot of the mayors kind of have mentioned this too, and it's really what we believe as well, that active lifestyles is really what contributes to the overall health and well-being of individuals. And this challenge really helps to promote that. Thanks, Jen. So the Fall Fit City Challenge that we're talking about today, so we actually currently have 2 of these a year, one in the fall and one in the spring. And this one is all about physical activity. And it's just about moving cities and individuals towards better health. And what I love about this challenge, and it seems like all of you could appreciate as well, is that it's not just a step challenge. It's all types of different movement matter in the challenge. So whether I loved Mayor Thurston's team, I believe it was, talking about the dancing that they do, bringing people in, or Daryl was just mentioning, bringing a bike to school or walking to school. Anything like that is able to be tracked in the app. So there's manual tracking as well as connecting a fit device, which Chris will show us here in just a bit. But really, it's just encouraging 10 minutes a day of movement. And we know that that contributes to the overall health of individuals. So Chris, just here in a moment, will show us the People One Health app that this is all hosted on. But it is a free app. And you can also use your web browser for this. So you don't have to have a mobile device in order to participate. So currently the People One Health will sync with Apple Health, Google Fit, and Fitbit. But as we mentioned, if you don't have a device, you can also manually track these. And there is a cap on 300 minutes a day. That would be 5 hours a day. So we could try and cap it at that, just to keep all things fair and reasonable. But it makes it convenient either way. And lastly, we're really excited to be able to partner with Vionic Shoes. If you're not familiar with the brand, it is created by a group of podiatrists. So this is a great shoe brand that's not only stylish, but very supportive for active living. And they don't just have sneakers, and active lifestyle shoes, but they have everything you can imagine. And we're really lucky to partner with them. And we have hundreds of chances to win for any participant that joins the challenge. You don't have to be from a specific city. You don't have to register, with a certain company or even have a certain number of minutes. It's just anyone who's actively participating is entered to win. So we have several different chances to win, just completely randomized, as well as via our social media. So we have chances all 6 weeks of the challenge for people to win. And the shoes are incredible. They're valued up to $250. So they're really great quality pair of shoes as well. And I'm going to turn it over to Chris, who will show you a little more about the People One Health portal.
Thanks, Laura. I see we're just about out of time, so I'm going to do a quick run through of the features that are used for the Fit City Challenge. So this is, as Laura said, this is available both on desktop and app, and I want to show you how simple it is. So let's say we did 30 minutes of dancing, add those minutes. So there it is. That's how simple it is. And if you have a device, you can connect your Fitbit, Apple Health, or Google Fit, and those minutes will automatically flow into our platform. Then once you track, you can see the Spark America tab. I'm connected to Spark Pittsburgh. And that is where we're going to see the leaderboards that will rank both companies within a city, individuals within a company, and then also there's a leaderboard that ranks all the different cities. So that's how easy this is. If you want to explore more in the app or the website, you can take a look at some of our other fun trackers. So I'll give you a quick look here. So we've got a food tracker where people can track their nutrition if they would like, a goals tracker. So this is a little bit like a daily planner. You can set, achieve, track, and share your goals. So this is pretty neat. I can set a goal and then I can share it in our community. So I'll give you a quick look at the community. So this is a team based on people sharing things about healthy food. So you can see we have an active community where people like to motivate each other on their nutrition. And then a bunch of other communities as well. And then last but not least, I'll show you, we also have thousands of articles, recipes, exercise videos, even courses that get connected to some of these challenges. The last thing I'll show you is one of my favorite things. For everything you do within the app, you earn points. So even when you sign in, you get to spin this login wheel where you earn points for signing in. And then you have different trophy levels to make this a fun gamification thing. And down here, it shows you all the different ways that you can earn points for the day. So that's just a quick run through. I did the quick version since we're running out of time here, but I hope everybody comes in and joins the app or the website, because we have a lot of fun things that can motivate you and motivate the people in your city.
Chris and Laura, thank you very much for the quick presentation, orientation to the platforms. We love how you built them out and added features to them. And for those who are new to the Fall Fitness Challenge, the cities who've used this before have really liked it and found it to be a useful tool to get and keep people engaged. So thank you very much to Spark America and People One. Now, I know we have a number of mayors. I put a programming note in the chat. If you didn't see it, we're going to shift now to a speed dating segment of this meeting. So we're going to ask mayors first who are here, if you would like to share an update, please give us a 60-second version of what you're doing with Move with the Mayor in your community. We're excited to have you here, and we want to be able to hear and for everybody to hear from each one of you. If you want to raise your hand, I'll try to take note of that. And it's going to be a little difficult with all the people on the screen, so please bear with me. I'll do my best. Mayor Alexander from Salisbury has been active in the chat, so I'm going to give you first shot, Mayor. If you would like to share anything, welcome to Move with the Mayor. We're excited to have Salisbury.
Well, thank you so much. It just seemed like the right program for us to become a part of, because we already have Healthy Rowan and we have Rowan Moves, and that's a program for our whole county. So I am going to be speaking to our 9 other municipalities. We have a group that we all meet, and there are 9 other mayors. And so I'm going to challenge them to also become a part of this program and Spark America and really get our whole county moving. And I'm particularly interested in this because we already have the daily mile in our school as a challenge. And so we have 17 schools throughout the county that participate in that. So I think this is just a even better program just because of your website and your app. I think if we can all go on that app rather than some that have been made, it will be better for our county. And we have in our health standing, we've just gone through a really big event. We have childhood obesity as an issue here. So this is a great way to address it, and also for our regular population as well. So we love all the partnerships.
I love, Mayor, how you're bringing the Daily Mile into the schools to help address childhood obesity. I'm sure that that's going to have an impact. So thank you. And again, welcome.
Thank you.
Mayor Kokar, Glendale Heights, you have been a great recruiter in metropolitan Chicago for Move with the Mayor. Thank you for that. And I don't know if you want to share anything from Glendale Heights. Your Honor, you're on mute. Still muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Oh.
yes.
I believe in 3 W's: water, walk, and watch. Drink a lot of water, walk a lot, and watch SOS, mean what you intake: salt, oil, and sugar. So if you control all these things, you are healthy. And other thing is, at our age, we are like kind of senior people, senior citizen. So it's great treasure. Our senior citizen are great treasure of our community. So when you are walking, you watch your community, if there's something needs to be improved, there are branches, tree branches, when you are walking sidewalk. So you talk, you talk with your staff and take care of your those branches which are, obstructing, people on the sidewalk. And then there are other stuff, if sidewalk is something is broken, you need to fix that, people should not fall, and, you should not be, sued, and these are all things in which when you are walking, you observe by yourself in person, with also in participation of your employees and neighbors,
Mayor
So-
Kokar, I love the 3 Ws, and I love how you're using Move with the Mayor to get people engaged
Yeah.
and create that greater sense of community. That's very exciting.
Yeah, and watch SOS, salt, sugar, oil.
Yes, congratulations.
Thanks.
Mayor Drakeford from Camden, would you like to share anything? It's not obligatory. You're on mute, Your Honor.
Thank you so much. This has been very interesting. We received the invitation to join this group. There are 3 municipalities in our county, and we are all 3 mayors are females. So we decided to come together as one to participate in this challenge. So we'll be working with Michelle. And so we have not had any activities yet, but we will start our planning after this meeting. Thank you so much.
Terrific. Well, welcome aboard. It's great to
And
have you in Camden.
Okay, and our other 2 mayors are Melissa Emmons from Elgin and Susan Holly Bethune, out of South Carolina. Thank you.
I see Mayor Holly. Mayor Holly's with us. So,
Yes.
Your Honor, anything you'd like to share?
Oh, good afternoon. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Mayor Drakeford, for that nice intro. And I'm really happy to join my colleagues in this new venture. We are the 3 powerful ladies of Kershaw County, and we wear that badge very proudly. So we're going to taunt that as long as we can. They're wonderful colleagues, and I'm really happy that we've been invited to take part in this. And we're excited. There's so much going on in our county, and we decided to do this as a joint effort instead of individually, because the 3 of us are one, and we function as one because we're totally united in our county. And I couldn't be more proud to be a part of this. Thank you so much.
We're delighted to have you all on board, Mayor Holly. That's great. And I have to say, as a card-carrying male, I have found women mayors generally get it quicker. They know what's important, and they get there quicker. So
We get
Mayor
it done.
Haygood, I hope you don't take any offense to that. And men get it too, but we're not quite as quick on the uptake. Mayor, we are really excited to have you and Tuskegee on board. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, we were invited, so we are making plans to get going this fall. We're particularly excited about the information we received, an opportunity to participate. We're going to reach out to the university because the university plays a big role in our community. Look at our sites here in this community and start to walk between our sites. We have a great downtown park. We want to start with the square and the park downtown. We want to reach out to other areas in the community and expose some of the citizens who don't get a chance to go to those areas. So that's the first thing that we're thinking about. And we're going to partner with an initiative we have that came about through COVID called Partners, our total community partners that work on health in the community. And that's been going on since COVID started. And we're going to connect with them and get the total community involved. But we're really excited about this effort. And what the mayors are doing in the other communities and what we see. And we're going to tag on some of your ideas and bring in some of our own.
Outstanding. That is exciting. Well, as I said, we are excited to have you on board. So thank you.
Certainly.
Mayor Rosenberg. I really liked your beautiful sunrise on election day photo this morning.
Yeah, my fire chief got me hiking at 5:30 this morning. So yeah, fun times. I would say the cool stuff that is happening with our moving with the mayor is kind of like I'm not in control of it. The community's kind of like, can we do this? Can we do that? And they're asking for events. So I'm really excited. Next week or the week after, we have the Central Wisconsin Indian Society is doing Bollywood dancing on our 400 block. So I'm sure I will embarrass myself, but also have a lot of fun. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. We went all through the winter this year. We did all kinds of stuff in the snow, which was really fun. Fewer people participated, but we have opportunities to draw more people out. So yeah, I'm excited to hear from all of you. I really enjoyed Mayor Warren from Fontana, California. I really want to tackle some of the stuff she's doing. I mean, she's changing her zoning code. Like it's awesome. So inspirational. So thanks for pulling us all together.
There are a lot of opportunities to drive sustainable change. Thank you for that, Mayor Rosenberg. Mayor Rawls from Brownsville, Tennessee. I don't know if you're still with us. Anything that you'd like to add? All right. And Mayor Kevin Burns of Geneva, Illinois. You're with us, and Your Honor, I used to work right where State Street crosses the Fox River, so I have a soft spot in my heart for Geneva.
Wow, what the heck were you doing here? That's where the prison's located. So I am new to this entire, I'm new to this entire enterprise, so we're looking forward to kicking things off, and I am challenged not only by Mayor Kokar, but of course my colleague and friend due east, Mayor Ruben Pineda, who most of you probably know. So Geneva is new, but we are anxious to show our stuff, and I can assure you we're going to do a hell of a good job.
Excellent. Well, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Very happy. Let's see, Mayor Kat Miller from Struthers, Ohio. You're still with us. I know you were with us earlier. We were right at the bottom of the hour, so
I think she has logged off.
Okay. All right. And Mayor Knapper may have logged off as well from Maplewood, Missouri.
I think so.
Right. Have I missed any mayors?
You didn't miss me. This is Alfred Bay Drakeford again, Mayor in Camden.
Yes,
I just wanted to also say, in addition to the 3 mayors, we are also partnering with our Live Well Kershaw, our community medical clinic, with this initiative. So we are just so happy that Catherine Lane will be kind of leading us and showing us the way. So I just wanted to say that. I forgot to say that earlier. Thank you.
That sounds like a great collaboration, and thank you for calling out Catherine. That's great. Thank you. Well, I know we have used up every minute of the time that we said we would. We want to be respectful and not hold you late. I hope that you've gotten some good ideas today. Thank you to everyone who has shared ideas. And thank you very much for your and your city's participation in Move with the Mayor and the Fall Challenge. Please look to Jen and to Shalana and Nicole and other members of the National Forum team for support. Anything that you need, we will do our best to provide it. And thanks again to our partners at People One and Spark America for providing the terrific Spark America platform. And with that, thank you all. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.